Not offended yet? Ready for something a little racier? Maybe more disgusting? Definitely a little more shit-faced. We're the podcast your mama warned you about. Welcome to RDS Gaming After Dark. Good evening. Welcome to episode 46 of RDS Gaming After Dark. That's right. If you thought we were bad before, wait until we're tired and infused with alcohol. After dark, baby. Well, this is Racer, MC in this joint, and I'm joined by Blacksun.
Wait, I get to go first? What's up, everybody?
Yeah, we're doing it in importance and then alphabetical. Oh, snap!
Nice.
And that laugh you heard was Zero, which, if you've listened to any of the previous podcasts, you know that laugh.
What's going on?
I'm thinking Bud Light really missed out on the chance to mix orange flavor in instead of that lime shit, but it might just be the chalky Rolaids mixing with the beer.
Yeah.
That's a good cleanser.
Well, you could always just go grab your little bottle and give it a little squirt.
Oh, that's at work. It's not here. Never mind. No. We're going to go with a no.
That's a real hard no.
Yeah, that's not ever going to happen, ever, period. And let's get this out of the way. None of you are going to have to deal with the reverb. This will be the last time. Our little Zero's grown up and he's going to get a big boy mic. And I'm pretty sure
I'm proud of him.
I'm pretty sure I still have a pop filter around here, so we're good there too.
Sweet.
Yeah. So come on, it's Festivus, baby. Let's air some grievances.
Goes.
Wow. Nobody has any grievances. Like, Zero even got, the fucking landing strip lit up and the dude flagging him in with a little light up baton, so you got nothing. Like, I sit down with this motherfucker and he can't help it, bitch. But now he's like, nah, I'm going to be all clammed up. I got nothing.
Well, shit, I figured you were going to go with your bitch of the day first, because, honestly, dude, that would have pissed me off. Literally.
Oh, yeah. No, we'll get to that. Don't worry. That's why I'm letting the little turds go first.
Nice.
He wants to work up to it, is what he's saying.
Yeah.
So I was letting you go first.
I'm trying to think of what I really want to bitch about.
Really? You got to think about it, man? You're not upset about much of anything, then. God damn.
No, not really. I'm real happy that I figured out what the fuck was going on with my brakes. That makes me real happy, because I was sweating it.
Well, there's this motherfucker here taking credit. Like, he figured this shit out. He spent hours researching Google and figuring this out.
No. Razor's like, hey, you should try this. If that's not it, you need to check here and here. What I meant when I said I'm real glad I got it figured out was I'm just real glad that it's not an issue anymore.
Yeah, I know what you meant. That's why I called you on taking credit for all my hard work.
He still has issues with Google.
You
I'm
said
bad at the
Siri.
internets.
Ask Siri. That bitch knows everything.
She's not real, though. That's right here.
Bullshit. She came out of Katie Holmes. That's Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes' daughter. That bitch knows everything. She met Xanu and shit. What is like the Church of Scientology jokes crossing the line now? Fuck, man up, bitches.
I just don't know that much about Scientology, to be perfectly honest. I honestly didn't get the reference.
Oh, we can go on a tear there. It's a made-up religion, just like all the others.
Oh, good.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's right. That's right. If you want to send those bombs in the mail, send them to 555. Go fuck yourself. And I'm not pointing out anybody. I would like to say the first person that makes any kind of racially charged comment, you're a moron. Because I expect more hate mail and mail bombs from fundamentalist Christians than anybody else. But I know as soon as I said, and I'm not bringing, everybody had the same thought. Everybody that's listening to this had the same goddamn thought. You're all racist.
I overcame that. I decided that it's just easier to hate everybody equally.
Hey, I'm an equal opportunity asshole. Everybody gets the same shit.
That's right.
Yeah, pretty much there. Say for me, nothing major has changed since last week's, other than got to have a little bit of fun and our favorite, well, my favorite fake Irishman got shown what was up once again, or proved wrong.
Wait a minute, that jerk off you were talking about the other day?
Yeah, from last week's episode.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
get this shit fucked up, man. Like, people are gonna think you're talking about me.
Like I said, the fake one that we were discussing last week.
Oh, I just heard favorite, and I was like, no, I'm not being put up like that.
No, fake.
Yeah, I get that now.
All
Keep
right.
in mind, everybody, we go back. That was the fake. His favorite fake Irishman.
That's right. Apparently, he is now an expert mechanic also. He actually went out and tried to diagnose a vehicle. There's a sound that was coming, supposedly, and it was there when it's idle. And from the sounds, from what they described, it sounded like maybe a bearing. But between him and the one other person there that thought they were a mechanic also, which, yeah, they weren't either, the only bearing in a vehicle is the wheel bearing. So it couldn't have been a bearing because it was making the noise even at an idle. So, yeah, they got proved wrong there, and then they got shut down on top of it just because it was all just to see how much they could get them to say they knew, because they're an MMA coach or whatever also.
Mmm.
They're an expert fighter, the medevac helicopter person.
This dude wears a whole shitload of hats. That's all I'm going to say.
He's an expert at all those hats too. He did get a little bit fake mad when we gave him shit, and then he got like fake mad and then left.
Got a little butt hurt, did he?
Well, it wasn't even real butthurt. It was fake butthurt. But yeah, whatever. It was entertaining to a degree. But then, like shortly after he left the gas station nearby, apparently someone tried robbing the armored vehicle that was doing a drop off or pickup there. And then the helicopter showed up, so we figured he had to go so we could fly the helicopter and get for the police and help them chase him down when they got away.
Well, yeah, naturally.
He's an expert, helicopter pilot.
Well, what else is he supposed to do with his time? Come on.
He's like on call. I guess he's like their top one.
I see.
Nothing really bitch about in that other than that just people being stupid and at times entertaining.
Well, it seems like people are going to be stupid no matter what.
He likes to try and take the cake though.
Well,
And-
I'd say he definitely wins something.
And don't leave your liquor on because he'll take your liquor too and thieve that. And then deny it after he gets caught on video surveillance.
No shit.
Oh yeah. Third of a bottle of a liquor I had once. Of a fifth.
Ooh.
Busted his ass on it, called him out on it. He's like, no.
I
don't know what you're talking about. Showed him a video of the surveillance, and yeah, he's like, that's after he like said someone else is. He gave in a little bit, and said, well, no, someone else is back there with me too. It's like, no, they weren't because they showed up after you left, after you did it. And then was like, yeah, backpedaling. And then it's like, actually, here, just let me just here look at my phone and this video. Yeah,
Again, people are fucking stupid. Like, you see it all the time. And to a normal person with even a small amount of common sense, you understand that you're not going to get away with that. Like, that what you're going to tell somebody, that's not going to fly. But there's always those people that are like, no, I can talk my way out of this, and they can't. They're idiots.
yeah, no. Your youngest even knows better than that, and he's learned that lesson already.
For the most part, yeah. And he's 6.
Yep, pretty much. Says a lot, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, but I mean, look at his parents. Ma! Yeah. So wow, you guys don't have a whole lot going on.
No, not really. I mean, other than just the normal BS dealing with school, which isn't as bad this week since the schedule got straightened around and it's going to be an easy month for the rest of the next 2 weeks.
Well, there you go. That doesn't sound like bitching.
Light Racer, if you could just disappear for like 15 minutes, I'm sure Blacksun and I could come up with something to get real pissed off about.
It'd be 2030. We'll get on a real good rant.
Seems like it. So I guess I'm the one that's gotta bring the heat.
Oh, yeah.
Do it.
So it's the end of my week. I decide to go use the facilities before I go home. Keep in mind, I work in an office environment, shared with a bunch of people. We have men and women's restrooms, which the things that a lot of the men do to the toilets is probably a hate crime in most countries. Which is bad, but not as bad as this. Like this is something.
Whole new level.
Yeah, you have to have some shit. And literally you had to have some shit. Like I walk in and I'm peeing and I look over and somebody smeared poop on the wall. Like within 4 inches of 2 toilet rolls, somebody smeared poop on the wall. What the fuck is wrong with people? How? These are all adults. How is that a thing you do? How do you sit there, take a poop, get some on your finger, and wipe it on the wall? What the fuck is wrong with you people?
Yeah, I mean, I know like some of them, it's thin paper. I mean, you gotta go multi-layer. I mean, to prevent it. But if it goes through, there's more there that you can wipe it off with, and then wash your hands. That's not what the wall is for. What the fuck?
Like, I work with some real retarded motherfuckers. I do. And even that shit doesn't happen. And you're in an office setting with people that are supposed to be professionals. Would you expect fucking better behavior than that from? But no, sir. No, sir. That's too much to ask.
But even beyond that, there's I mean, we have good toilet paper.
You don't have the stereotypical cheap rolls like most have.
No.
You don't have the gas station rolls, basically.
No, this is like triple ply Charmin, man.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, there's no excuse.
Yeah, even at my work, like we have the single ply sandpaper toilet paper, and like people don't behave that way. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, you got the stereotypical gas station TP.
Again, my 6-year-old fucking knows better than this.
Even the fact when I worked factory, didn't see none of that. Even with the shitty TP, didn't have any of that. I mean, you had people went in there with sharpies and shit, and yeah, shit was wrote about others and dumbass shit like that. But no shit on the walls.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's how my week ended.
That's a hell of a high note, man.
Like, you gotta be one dumb motherfucker. Like, let me rephrase that. You gotta be one dumb, classless motherfucker to do that kind of shit.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
See, and those are the people that need to be just drug out behind the building and just fucking flogged till they die. But I imagine you start doing shit like that to people, others are gonna see it and be like, I ain't wiping no poop on the wall. Fuck that. See that guy? Bill? He got fucking beat to death behind the building by Racer.
No, I'm thinking just you don't want to touch him. I mean, get him out there and just put a bullet in him. Would you want to touch someone and drag someone out after you knew they just got done wiping poo on the wall?
Well, no. I'd give Racer a bat or something.
Get one of the old the poles with the hoop on the end like they use for catching dogs and shit. Stick it around there and lead them out so you don't have to touch them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what are those things called?
Dog catching hoops? I don't know.
Yeah, that
Lasso
works.
and a stick.
Lasso and a stick, yeah.
I was just gonna say you didn't see Homeboy wander around shortly before that coming out, did you?
No. He left many hours early.
I just was thinking that might be one that I know of that maybe could happen.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Even they're above it.
Yeah, I would have to assume as much. Like other dumb shit, yeah, but not that.
The janitors, they're gonna stick a camera in there probably now after having to deal with that. They're gonna be like, I'm gonna catch this motherfucker. It's gonna be on. Hide one up in the vent, spot him doing it again. Yeah, they'll take care of it.
Jesus. That just seems like a lawsuit waiting to happen. Just saying.
I don't know. I mean, if it keeps shit from getting wiped on the walls, that person gets taken care of. Everyone else might just look past it and actually appreciate it. That's all I'm saying.
I imagine there's going to be at least one or two people in that office that are like, no, sir. No, sir, we're not doing this.
Hey, don't be ashamed of your tech tag. Just embrace it, and it's all good.
Well, was it a community bathroom racer or was it just a men's bathroom?
Just a men's.
That doesn't really make it any better. I'm just curious, actually. So I was going to say, if it was a community bathroom, like, that's even worse.
Well, at the beginning, he said they have men's and women's bathrooms where he works and all that. Way to pay attention, Zero. You're on top of it tonight.
Yeah, you know.
At least as much as normal.
Yeah, pretty much. I probably did hear him say it, and like usual, just kind of fucking went in there, floated around for a little bit, and then said, "Fuck off, I'm out."
See, that's why I thought you wore, you use the headset was so that way when the sound comes in when we're talking, it goes in and it can't just go right up to the side. It's got the other headphone to kind of help keep the stuff in there.
See, and according to my wife, I wear the headset to block everybody else out.
Well, yes, it's dual purpose. You block them out and you try to keep what we're saying in, and it don't really work. I mean, it blocks them out. You can work on that side, but keeping what we say in, it's still hit and miss apparently.
Possibly, yes.
I mean, it happens.
On occasion, yeah. I always try to make sure I catch all the important shit.
Just don't put it on the wall.
Yeah, just don't put it on the wall. Or you might deserve to get murdered. That's all I'm going to say.
Maybe.
And again, that goes back to my original argument. People are fucking stupid.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%.
And I understand that that's a very fucking general statement. Because there are a lot of super smart, super considerate people out there. There are. And I shouldn't lump everybody in there together. It's just, it seems like the stupid ones just stick out so bad, it's hard to fucking miss them. And, the super smart, super considerate ones have a tendency to kind of just keep to themselves and do their own thing.
Because they don't want to deal with the idiot.
Basically, I think that's what it is.
I mean, I don't like dealing with idiots. What about you? Do you hang out with them or do you try to avoid them?
No, I try to avoid them, but then I have to get back to work, so,
I mean, yeah, that also happens all the time.
Yeah. But like I said, push comes to shove. I work in a factory setting, and when I go to the bathroom, there's not shit smeared on the wall.
A little dribble on the floor, but that's about it. That's just part of the course.
Yeah. I can fucking deal with that. But like shit on the wall, no. No, sir.
I'll tell you, Razor actually, you got other good news too. You got a nice delay on your orders you were saying earlier, also to just complete everything else out. You're looking forward to doing some stuff, getting some stuff done, and nope, sorry, we're not shipping that out. You're too late on your order.
What? What did they not get shipped out to you?
Wait, oh yeah, the front speakers for the Rex.
Oh, that sucks.
Yep.
Here's your head unit. Here's the back ones. Front ones, yeah, no. You gotta wait another week at least for them. Sorry.
Now, what are you getting? Like, are you just getting factory speakers, or are you getting something better? Like,
No.
That's a real dumb question. I shouldn't even fucking ask.
Yeah, yes. It's Infinity components up front and Infinity mid in the back.
That should sound pretty nice in that car.
Oh yes.
Especially over 13-year-old factory ones that have been sitting and not used much.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of buzzing if you turn the volume up past half.
Ooh.
But keep in mind, the base of the car is an economy car.
True.
But yeah, that's you put the order in, everything's good to go, you get the confirmation, and then they wait a week to be like, oh, by the way, this is out of stock. Is it cool if we just ship everything else and wait until that's back in stock?
Yeah, that burnt your ass a little bit, didn't it, buddy?
I wasn't the happiest. I mean, I'm doing some upkeep that it needs right now, but then like the one fun thing I was hoping to do this weekend didn't even get shipped out until today, so it won't be here until next week.
Maybe you can implement that into your Tuesday fund.
Yeah, doubtful. But you never know. We'll see what happens.
Are you saying you're not going to hold your breath for that?
Yeah, pretty much.
You kind of know how it's going to go, or they typically go?
I know how my luck goes when I make plans involving other people, and that's normally right into the trash container.
Yeah. Like a good 80% of the time. That seems about right.
Yeah, at least.
We'll go 85 to be safe.
Speaking of trash container. Oh, fucking morons. Say where I'm at, we have 4 of the big dumpsters where we're talking like 6-foot square at least, and then like 6 foot tall with the 2 big plastic lids on the front you flip up.
Yeah.
Nice big ones. You get a lot of shit in there. I mean, there's quite a few people around here. So, I mean, you need them. We got 4 of them. And then we got like 4 cans for recyclables and whatnot. Yeah, it's fine. What about the stupid motherfuckers that they go to move out and they don't want to take everything with them, so they start shoving like entertainment centers and bookshelves into those dumpsters, so you can't get anything else in there. And the mattresses, those work well in there too.
Yeah, inconsiderate assholes. That's kind of what you're saying.
More fucking morons, basically. Yes. It has nothing to do with being considered. It's just fucking morons, basically. I think.
Well, yeah. Obvious morons. I mean, fuck.
There's only two of them had that, and the rest. There's been a few moving out lately, or say actually after last week's. There's a few others that moved out, and I don't think they took them themselves. I'm guessing that, or they weren't as stupid. They just piled a bunch of crap up in front of the recyclable ones and beside the big dumpsters. There's like, we're talking 5 or 6 mattresses, some futon frames and bed frames, and all kinds of crap piled up there. I think they might have also known that there was too much that they may not have gotten it in the dumpsters. That actually finally disappeared, actually, yesterday. It was nice. I left. I actually took my little bit of garbage with me on my way out to go get a couple things, and I could actually get to the dumpsters and all that.
Well, there you go. At least you're being productive while you're doing other stuff.
Yeah. I don't like leaving, garbage bags, around the house. If there's something to go, I just take it with me when I leave. I try not to be a complete slob kind of deal. Got anything else, Zero?
I'm trying to think if there's been anything else that's been fucking real irritating to me here lately.
I mean, no good idiot stories from the plan or anything like that?
No. Like, I got out early Thursday to go to the dentist, so I really didn't have that much chance for anybody to piss me off real bad.
3.5 days and you're okay?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing that, you're not angry and miserable.
No, it's not. Like, I see people that go to their job every day and are fucking, well, like you said, miserable. They hate their fucking job and fucking boils over into their life, and their life is fucking miserable. And I am real glad I am not one of those people, to be perfectly honest. Like, my job frustrates me at times, and it irritates me at times, but I'm not, like, I don't wake up every day dreading going to work.
You mean like when I used to kind of run some stuff, and I'd come on and we do some gaming, and I'd bitch about fucking people, like 2 people, and how they don't listen or do anything?
Yeah.
You don't have that. That's kind of good. That's nice not to have that.
Well, right now, the line I'm on has quite a number of tenured associates that are the kind of people that are just like, I want to come in, I want to do my job right the first time, and I just want to get it done so I can go the fuck home. I don't want to milk this out. I don't want to fuck around. I want to get shit done. I want to go home. And I can fucking appreciate that. Because I don't want to be there any longer than I have to. Like, given the choice of being at work or being at home, I would much rather be at my fucking house.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the ideal, it's not the best, but you want to go in, you want to do your work, get your numbers, and say, peace out. I'm gonna go relax. See you later.
That's exactly it. Like, that's my biggest thing. I want to go into work. I want to do my job, and I want to do it right the first time. I want to make a quality product. I want to do it right the first time, because that's one of those things that pisses me off is doing shit 2 and 3 times. No, fuck that. Do it right the first time. Yeah, I understand. It's a little more work the first time, but doing it 2 and 3 times, that's a whole bunch more work. And it still amazes me that there's people that can't fucking understand that.
No. Actually, if you do it right the first time, most of the time, and from my experience at least, in fact situations, things are actually set up to be done correct the first time fairly easily. I mean, it's a process. It's laid out. It's fairly easy to follow the steps. But then you always have at least one motherfucker on the line on one of the lines that just has issues and to rush through to get ahead, to get a longer break or get done early, and then fuck shit up, and then someone else has to go back and fix it.
Well, luckily for me, the vast majority of people on my line understand that doing it half-ass and taking shortcuts is only going to end up creating more work and a longer fucking day. So, like, if there's somebody that's fucking off, they'll catch that shit the next person down the line or even the person after that, and they're gonna like, nah, we're not fucking doing this today. No. Oh, when I say I have a number of tenured associates on my line, what I mean is I have 7.5 years in at the plant, and I'm close to the bottom on seniority on this line. Like, most of these people, they've been there 10 plus years. They do not fuck around. Like, and when they catch mistakes, it's not, oh, we'll just send it down the line. It's, we're fixing this now, because I'm not fixing it later when there's 100 goddamn things to do. No way.
Yeah, lucky you.
Oh, very lucky me. Like, not gonna lie, very, very lucky me.
No, I'd say at one point when I was doing that, say we made the cabs for tractors for one or a few of the series or whatever. They were the same one. I was at the end of it where we do like the final check over and do like the final little things. And there's one guy that he was the second of the last station on that line, which I had to fill in with him because at least once a week he was gone. Sometimes he was good for a couple weeks and he'd take a few off, and it never mattered. He had a nice special card that he always pulled that got him out of anything. But yeah, no, he would always there's always at least one or two every day that he'd fuck something up on, and we'd be cutting or grinding or rewelding something. It was a nice mess typically. And the guys right after it, they'd be like, they'd see it, but they'd do their part and they'd mark it or they'd come over and say, hey, yeah, such and such, this again or that, again. And it's like, really? Come on. We had to do the little bit the finish stuff, but anything like that, then we had to take care of on top of it. So we had extra time figured in on ours so we could take care of it. And at one point there was shit from other one, I don't know, something came in wrong or something, but we had like 40 cabs sitting around that we had to work our way through to fix a certain problem throughout, as we could on our extra time when we were ahead of the line.
See, and that's something that shouldn't happen. Like, you shouldn't have to figure in extra time for somebody else's fuck ups or somebody else being fucking lazy. You shouldn't have to do that.
No, but we did. It was basically a given on that line, especially. The other ones, I actually I was on another one, and I was near the beginning of that one, but there was like I guess there was kind of one at the end of the line, but they were actually just putting on the last pieces, and then maybe one or two. They would give it a quick look over to see if there's like missing welds, and then they would catch them and do them quick. There was never any major fuck ups on that one.
Yes.
It's certain people or certain type of people, and it's just like it makes your life a living hell. Unless you're before them, or you're not that person at the end that has to fix the shit.
Was he just that lazy, or was he just fucking stupid?
Uh huh.
Oh, low column A, low column B.
Mostly A, but I'd go like 2/3 A, 1/3 B. I mean, he wasn't. Nah, he wasn't really that dumb. I mean, he was mostly lazy. I mean, he worked the system and he knew he didn't have to fuck with it, and he knew someone else would take care of it. So it's like he would do whatever, and he was always, you know, we have to run a certain number each day to, and for the number we're going for to get our percentage to get our bonuses of where we want it. Because let's say with ours, every 6 months now they would do a buyout, so you lose like 2% each time. So you got to pick up a little bit more. So you couldn't go crazy and get a real high percentage, but he knew what he had to do, so he would go like a bat out of hell at certain times to get ahead, and then take an extra 5 or 10 minutes at the beginning and come back 5 minutes late. And then end the shift, he would it gets close, he would like go like crazy, and then just shove shit through and be like, all right, I'm out, peace, going to get to go shower or go fuck off or whatever.
Yeah, fuck that, man. Like, I've seen the people. At one point, I was working on a line when I still worked on night shift. There would be 100 units on the floor. And what would happen is everybody in front of those units would be like, all right, I'm out. Bye. That's usually how they would break that kind of bullshit from happening.
Yeah. So this was on first shift.
Well, no. Like, the people that are in the middle of the process, if there was somebody further down from them that was just fucking off and wasting time, what they would do is they'd just pile that shit up. And when the people that were ahead of it were done with their stuff, they'd just walk by and be like, later, and leave you there with 100 units instead of helping. So, that kind of stuff I don't feel bad about. Like, if somebody's genuinely trying and they're just not, like, if they're just not good at this one particular job, yeah, I'll help them out. I have zero issues with that. Or if they don't understand, or a piece of equipment broke, I can live with that. I have no issues at all with that. Like, that doesn't bother me to stay and help with that kind of thing. But when you're being fucking lazy or you're fucking off, no, sir. I'm not gonna take time out of my day to fucking help you. No, won't happen.
I mean, that only makes sense.
Yeah, no, I get that. Say, and in my situation, basically, he could only get fed so fast because there was 3 cells before him that it ran through that were just robot. They were going around and it was spinning, and it was all robotic weld. So it was only so quick that they could go and move it through. But what it comes down to is, like you said, though, afterwards at the end when we're fixing his fuck ups, when he walked by to leave, yeah, no, he should have came over and helped fix his fuck ups. But no, he looked the other way and was on his phone and was like, yeah, peace out, I'm done. Fuck you guys, I'm out. He pulled the "Screw you guys, I'm going home."
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't play that game. Fuck that. Because believe me, the first words out of my mouth would be like, these are your fuck ups. You can come help with them.
Yeah, it did no good. And if we tried and he got pissed off about it, he would go pull out a certain colored card and use it against us. He did it to other people.
Would that be an FMLA card?
I don't think so.
Family Medical Leave Act card?
No, that's not the one.
Okay.
It's one. Is this card? It's all like solid one color, and it's very dark. Yeah.
I think I'm guessing what you're saying.
I'm pretty sure Racer has it by now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. See, for us, it's that FMLA card.
Yeah, no. I think he used that one too, but no, he used the special master card.
Yeah, people in our plant have a real terrible habit of abusing the hell out of that, and it pisses me off. Like, if you have a genuine medical thing, I'm 100% about it. You know, like we had a guy there that had his leg crushed in I think it was a car accident or some kind of industrial accident or something. Like, and he was missing like a huge piece of his leg, like the muscle, and he had basically unlimited FMLA, and he almost never used it. And then we have people that have it for just the dumbest shit that just abuse the hell out of it. And I want to tell them, look, I understand you want to be fucking lazy, but you're fucking everybody else over to do it. You fucking assholes.
Yep, and that's it. Well, that's it. And that's the same thing. At one point in my life, I cut the two tendons in my palm to my pointer finger on one hand. I couldn't do shit at that one. That was when I was making cranes and that kind of stuff before the tractors. But I was doing that. But yeah, I had a couple weeks off, whatever that was needed, or maybe it's probably only 1 week. Did the the surgery and got everything going and got the healing process started. Then I was in there just doing little shit, and then when I had physical therapy, I had that time off. But other than that, I was in there. When I was, I had those appointments. I was still. That's when the FMLA covered my time off when I had, the appointments or whatever.
Yeah.
Did you see my message here on what card it was?
Yes. That's kind of what I was figuring it was, but one of those things. Every once in a while, like I'll think something, then it'll be explained to me. I was like, that is not what I was thinking at all. It makes a lot more sense now. That's not what I was thinking at all.
That wasn't the way you were going, huh?
Nope. That was exactly what I was thinking.
Okay. Yeah, no, that one was pretty obvious. I thought and he used that motherfucker all the time.
Well, that's one of those things you're not going to be able to fucking stop.
No, I keep requesting my card, but it never shows up in the mail. It keeps getting lost.
Yeah.
God damn.
Well, there you go, Racer. We finally got some bitching for you, buddy.
I know, it's about fucking time.
We just had to get that train rolling.
Yeah, just had to get things moving. And then it's easy to remember, oh, wait, that's one of those things that fucking pisses me off.
So you triggered the one with the garbage. You're talking about that, and then Zero got going. He tripped another one. Yeah.
Well, good. Glad you guys had a chance to get a little bit off your chest.
It may not be recent stuff, but it's still good bitching from the past.
Oh, yeah.
Either way, it feels good.
You guys got anything else to gripe about?
I don't think so.
Nothing worthwhile. That's going to do any good.
All right. As always, I want to thank everybody for listening and remind you all, if you have a loved one, you got family, hug them, cherish them, enjoy your time with them. This is all of it. RDS Gaming. This is signing off for another episode of After Dark, but don't worry, we'll be back next week.